For about a month, every morning on my way to the paper shop, I heard a piano playing and being played when I passed a particular block of flats. It was a 1970s block, worn and shabby, with a door at the common entrance of a badly needed new coat of paint. I had a sense, probably from the handwritten labels taped to the entry phone system, that many of those flats were occupied by people who didn't stay long. Students, maybe, or workers on short-term contracts. But for those 4 or 5 weeks on a daily basis, I heard piano music drifting from an open window on the ground floor, and I thought this gave the building a grace and grandeur, a kind of premise and solidarity it otherwise lacked. I have no idea who the player was, because although the window was slightly open and there was a grubby blind that was always pulled down so I couldn't see in, but whoever it was, he or she was very good. Often I heard the same piece of music, not stopping and starting, but flowing with confidence and sensitivity, as if on each occasion the player was trying to extract even more feeling from the keys. I didn't recognise the music, and I still don't. I know what it was because I've not heard it again, even though I listened to a great deal of classical music on the radio. Such a lovely piece. It made me pause on the pavement every time. One day I went by a different time and the window was shut, but the blind raised. There it was, a glossy black grand piano, squeezed into the room like a stallion into too small a stable. There wasn't space for anything else apart from an unoccupied piano stool. Not so long after that, a morning came when the music didn't happen. I looked, the window was shut and the blinds were up. The piano was gone. That great beautiful creature vanished. I couldn't believe it. I felt befret. It was like being in love with someone who leaves without saying goodbye before you can tell them. It was like waking from a delightful, heartbreaking dream.